Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Kenyans have had their own issues over William Ruto's dealing with the Adani group as far as whether selling or leasing the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and other 38 airports across the country. At first place, no one knew about the Adani group until when Senator Onyonka came out in parliament and over radio and TV station to speak about the Adani group dealing with the Kenyan airports. Then after that, of course, in the strike, people vehemently really showed their anger over selling or leasing of that airport because it was a big secret. So what they came to learn is that Adani is seeking 30 years exclusive concession at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, which include a clause that prevents Kenya as a government from constructing another airport during that period. 30 years. Hakutawahi jengwa another airport in this country. Adani also want authority over any upgrade across the Kenyan 38 airports. They are the ones who now want to be in charge of any upgrade of all these other airports. Wanataka wapewe those powers. Lakini ile wanapewa hapa yenye kwa deal ni Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Again, the proposal also stipulates tax exemption. That is number one, control over airport fees. Number two, and significance in influence over the hiring and the firing of airport staff or personnel. Hapo pia ndio kuna kizungumkuti kingine ambacho kimeamusha maandamano kule JKIA yenye tumeona juzi. We saw the Kenya Airport Authority staff at JKIA staging massive protest against the issue of Adani takeover. They want now to be the one in charge to hire and fire staff. Hayo matatu makubwa yote. That is the situation.
Anauza nje anauza yani Kenya ya Kenya. Anauza Kenya ndio tujui.
Ameuza airport. Ameuza nani?
Ameuza Muhindi. Yani
Muhindi gani?
Sijui kwa Muhindi. Lakini huyu Ruto alimaana nyumbani. Aende kalale. Anauza airport. Anauza airport. Nani? Unauza airport. Kwani anakwenda kuuza airport hapa? Yani nani?
So sasa tunaelekea airport.
Tunaelekea airport pale.
Sawa.
Sasa tunaelekea airport. Anaelekea airport hapa.
Now, with growing tension and resistance between Kenyans and the Adani group, which is in some kind of negotiation with the government, the Indian leaders are now coming out to speak about this. And one of the opposition leader, Ramesh, is also warning that the protest in Kenya against the Adani group could quickly turn into anti-Indian sentiment. He is also giving the existing examples of Sri Lanka, where again some companies from India were involved in some projects, and Sri Lanka residents view Indians as their enemies. The same thing also in Bangladesh. They were also involved in some projects through Adani. Then now comes out such kind of anti-India sentiment. Because now in all this, when it comes to the issue of hiring and firing staff, I want to tell you, you will soon see a lot of Indian staffs at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Hautaendelea kuona ingozi yetu huko kwa wingi, sababu Wahindi wanajiamini hao wenyewe kwa wenyewe. Above all, the senior staff huko hawatakuwa wa Kenya, watakuwa Wahindi. And here is the statement from Ramesh. In fact, he was quoted in one of the media there. Historically, is what he's saying, Indian soft power has been one of its greatest foreign policy strength. The opposition party said, I quote, "Today, the Prime Minister's collusion with the Adani Group has contributed to the diminishing of this strength and an unprecedented reversal for India on the global stage." He was reacting to the issue of Adani. And I want to continue with this story. This is what he's saying. The proposed takeover of Nairobi Airport by the Adani Group has sparked widespread protest in Kenya. This is a matter of grave concern for India. The protest could easily convert into anger against India and the Indian government, especially given the well-known friendship between Adani and our Prime Minister. In recent years, similar controversies over Adani Group project in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh have undermined our national interest. The ongoing protest in Kenya risk becoming yet another chapter in this troubling pattern. That is Ramesh, one of the opposition leader in Sri Lanka. So already the leadership of Sri Lanka is discussing about the Adani Group. In fact, they are quoting where they have failed in Sri Lanka, in Bangladesh. And now it is coming here to Kenya. His reasons are obvious, and already I have mentioned some of the reasons there. And as we continue with this final discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, there are obvious reasons that it will not sit well with Kenyans, the manner in which the government is involving with Adani contract. There is no public participation. This thing is one of the top secret. But remember, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport is one of the key security assets to this country. It is a public property built up using taxpayers' money. But now they want to hand over this key property to an individual silently without the knowledge of Kenyans who own this property. Ni mali ya umma. As we are speaking now, 15 delegates from this country are in India to scrutinize the terms of agreement that Adani Group, want in terms of takeover. So they are going there to check on those documents. Silently, hatuna habari. Ulisikia vile Wakenya walisema kwamba wanataka kuuza airport. Mdawada akatuambia they are leasing it. But you hear about those terms, definitely they are not friendly to Kenyans and to Kenya as a government. If someone gives you 30 years not to do any development in terms of bringing up another airport, now we are increasing our cities. Zimefika 5 ama 4. Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru, the city of Eldoret, 5. We will need more airports. But they are telling you for 30 years you will not put up another new airport. Kakamega wanaomba kuwa na city. They will need an airport. And tumeona kule Bungoma, they are requesting for a city. One of the requirement is to have a national airport. But they are telling you cannot put up a new airport in 30 years. They also want authority over any upgrade. Tunataka kufanya repair kule Eldoret airport, lazima waambiwe, lazima wakue ni hao. You go to Nakuru, you want to do something, they should be involved. You go to Mombasa airport, same thing. You can't do anything without their knowledge. It means it's a complete takeover. Now, penye wanaguza watu ni hapa pia. They also, the proposal also stipulate on what? Tax exemption. Wanataka tax exemptions. Ya kwamba wasikuwa wanalipa taxes. Ushuru itatoka wapi? They also want to have control over airport fees. Wakati ndege zina land kule JKIA, there is landing fees, there is parking fees. Nataka wakwe hao wako in charge of that and other fees that they might be charging there. Then influence on hiring and firing. Hapa sasa ndio wanaguza staff directly. Once they take over, they're in charge for 30 years. They will be the one in charge of hiring and firing. Top management of this JKIA will be in the hands of Indians. Wakenya wote watafutwa kazi. So, they are not coming to create jobs for Kenyans. They are coming to take over jobs from Kenyans. With all this, kuna hizo vita. I don't know your views, but let us below in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.